Hello and welcome. My name's Linneah, and today I'm going to be taking my first look at Old School RuneScape's first new skill, Sailing, as well as I'll share my thoughts as objectively as I can along the way, but overall I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised, and I am definitely looking forward to seeing how much Sailing progresses as they work up to the full release. And I've been a long time RuneScape player since 2004 with tens of thousands probably of hours into the game, and honestly I was really skeptical. I didn't really like any of the options that were pulled for the new skill for the game, and I thought Sailing was kind of lame. But as skeptical as I was as doing the new quest and just running around just a tiny bit, it does feel pretty much like RuneScape, and I think it'll fit into the world pretty nicely. But without further ado, let's get on to it. Okay, so welcome to the Sailing Alpha. We're just gonna go through the guide here and just kind of see what it all has to offer. And I'll try to keep, of course, my opinions and biases about the new skill to myself and just try to look at this as objectively as I can. Look what we have here. Well, this looks like someone who needs a good job. What? Goodness, Anne, I think you're right. This one's clearly never worked an honest day in their life, and it's about time someone changed that. But I don't need a... Well, let's not waste any more time. Stranger, are you ready for your interview? I mean, I guess so. This all seems a little too fast, but I guess so. Let's get you started with an easy question. What is your name? Linneah. Nice to meet you, Linneah. I'm Anne, and this is Will. Next question. Do you have any experience captaining a ship? Not really. Oh. Well, it's important we not be too picky. It's a competitive market, after all. Okay, final question. Do you agree to waive all rights to pursue legal action against your new employer in the event of injury or horrific death? Is that likely to happen? Not at all. I'm not sure if I... Excellent. Well, then, I'm pleased to say that we have the results of your interview. You bring some impressive stuff to the table, and we'd love to offer you the role. Congratulations. Thanks, only you didn't actually mention what the role was. How forgetful of us. Given that you've already accepted, how about we discuss the details on our ship? But I didn't accept anything. Just let us know when you're ready, and we'll hop aboard. I guess so. I mean, what other option do I actually have? Then let us away. Lovely. The open sea. It's not really that open. We haven't even left port yet. Well, good news, because that's where you come in. You're our new helm. Helm? It means you're in charge of steering the ship. It's more of a boat, really. Quite a small one. We have to start somewhere, but now that you mention it, given the size of our ship, we will have to ask you to man the sails as well. Something tells me there's supposed to be like a ship right here. Let's turn off... there we go. That looks a little bit better. We all have to start somewhere, but now that you mention it, given the size of our ship, we will have to ask you to man the sails as well. I see, and what will you two do? Well, it's simple, isn't it? We're in charge. Oh, okay. Have you ever actually done this before? Many times. Just never on our own ship before. This is an exciting first day for, well, we haven't actually named our business yet, but I'm sure we'll come up with a good name soon. What does this business do? We salvage shipwrecks, of course. Of course. All right then. I don't remember doing it, but I apparently committed to this. Where is our first wreck? We've got a good one to get us started. Last time we were on the Pandemonium, we purchased a map that should lead us to an old pirate wreck. The Pandemonium? Have you never been? It's a great place for a drink. We'll have to take you there. But first, let's collect some salvage. According to the map, the wreck is just east of the Kramja shipyard, so south of here. Over to you. Take the helm when ready. Okay, cool. The helm can be used to enter navigation mode. Okay, so, okay, helm. Cool. To set your heading, simply click in the direction. Oh, okay, cool. It's pretty cool. Shit. Does it just... I wonder if it just keeps going in the direction that... Dude, this is pretty cool. Should be south of here. What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Okay, you know, this is actually pretty cool. Oh shit, where am I going? What am I looking for? Oh shit, okay, that's my cursor. Okay, so... You know, how much more, you need... We are heading south, my dude. Like... This is it? Salvaging? Oh. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, when you're ready, just lower the salvaging hook and let's see what we can find. Hang on, why am I lowering the hook? I thought the helm was my responsibility. Yes, the helm. And the hook. Oh, and the sails as well. Don't forget them. Oh, of course. I'll just do everything while you two reap the rewards. That sounds about right. Don't go getting grumpy on us now. This isn't about the rewards, it's all about the experience. That's right. Think of what you will learn today. You know, I agree. What the fuck? One of the many faculties that you can have on the boat, salvaging hook. Just need to click on it. Okay, cool. Let's see what we're doing. Let's give this a go. Use the salvaging hook to gather an old cup and a mysterious medallion. Well, what do you make of these? You show Will what you have found. The medallion! Anne! We found it! You were looking for this? That's right, and now that we found it, I'm afraid we don't really need you anymore. What? Yeah, like seriously, what the fuck? Sorry. If it's any consolation, you did a great job. Unfortunately, we just have to let you go. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Man, that's rude as hell. Like, can't believe they fucking did that. Ugh. Where am I? Alright, cool. I love it. Shipwrecked. I'd love to. Yo ho ho, and a Jolly Roger to you, me hearty. I can see from the fact that you're totally drenched from head to toe that you are a fairly scallywag sailor. The name's Steve Beanie. Pleased to meet you. I think I must be having some sort of fever dream, or maybe I'm dead? Far from it, matey. Though the fever dream I can't comment on. They're rather common around here, but I assure you it's all, well, nice, certainly like... But I assure you that it's, well, nice, certainly like enough, most likely, not the rum doing it. I don't know why that was so hard. Okay. You said words there, but I don't think they actually formed a sentence. Okay, I'm so glad that's not just me. Holy shit, I could not. Whew, okay, cool. Me wee hearty. You seem to be having quite the crisis. Thankfully, you rigged the starboard and docked yourself right at the right port. Welcome to the pandemonium. Oh, okay, so this is the pandemonium. Okay, cool. Alright, so, pandemonium. Aye, to be sure. This is the finest establishment in all the seas. Sit back, have a drink, and let the good times and the rum flow. Wow, they actually have rum. Where's the rum gone, you guys? If this is the pandemonium, do you know a pair of salvagers called Will and Anne? Avast ye! You name a pair of pinchin', lootin', plunderin' sea dogs. Yeah, you're fucking absolutely right. I see, so you do know them then. They claim to have purchased a map here, but I'm guessing they weren't being totally honest about that. Purchased? Purchased? You're pulling my leg, you scallywag. Those scurvy dogs came here and broke the one rule of the pandemonium. That map was pilfered. Stolen. Steve, but before we go any further, is the pirate talk really needed? You're clearly not a pirate. I mean, let's look at this guy right here. You insult me. You speak to the squawking Steve Beanie, the toughest, roughest pirate in all the seas, and don't you forget it. Don't ye? Don't ye would have been more fitting, but fine. Back to Will and Anne. I had quite the fun running with them. They had me help them salvage an old shipwreck before throwing me overboard. Arr, you poor scallywag. Okay. Thank you. It was the map they had stole that led them to the wreck. What do you know about it? Not a lot, I'm afraid. You should hoist your sails and go speak to Ribs instead. It was his map they looted. He's the old dog over in the corner. Avast. Old dog over in the corner. Is that... no. Old dog over in the corner, like... Oh, Ribs. Gotcha, buddy. Ahoy, young whippersnapper. Have you come to hear a tale from old Ribs? Actually, I just want to know about your map, dude. Kind of, I guess. I was hoping... oh god, kind of, I guess. I was hoping you could tell me about Will and Anne along with the map they stole. A dark day, a very dark day. Those young fools know not of what they've wrought upon themselves. That being... a curse. A curse most foul. That map marked the resting place of a crimson kraken. She was a deadly vessel, captained by none other than the Barnacle Barnaby himself. Barnacle Barnaby? Who's that, then? You have not heard the tale of Barnacle Barnaby? You have not heard the scourge of the unquiet ocean? Okay, let's find out what this whole is all about. No. Tell me about him. He was a cruel and vicious pirate, orchestrator of the Driftwood Massacre and unleasher of the Plague of the Black Mists. He believed himself untouchable, but his arrogance was his undoing. Despite the warnings of many, Barnacle Barnaby attempted to plunder the Skull Hoard, but his only reward was a deadly curse. It destroyed the Crimson Kraken, condemning all on board to a watery grave. And you had a map leading to the wreck of the Kraken? I purchased the map from Ulrich the Unfortunate, the sole survivor of the Kraken, but I had no intention of using it. I knew no good would ever come from seeing the Kraken. Then why not destroy the map? It's a valid question. And risk the wrath of Barnaby's ghost? No. Better the map be locked away so that neither the curse, so it nor the curse could harm anyone else. I'm not quite sure I follow your reasoning for keeping it, but I guess it doesn't matter now. I'm afraid Will and Anne have found and looted the Kraken. I feared as much, though part of me still hoped it would not come to be. Tell me, did they find Barnaby's medallion? They did. It was actually the only thing they were interested in. Then the foul cursed is now free once more. They must be stopped. Well, I do have my own personal reasons for wanting Will and Anne dealt with. Maybe I could try and find them. Absolutely. Let's fucking get them. You are a brave soul indeed, but that is just what is needed at a time like this. You should talk to Steve. He already put out a bounty for Will and Anne after the theft. He might have heard something about where they could have gone. Okay. I'm sorry. Steve? Where's Steve? Well, this is like, honestly, this is super embarrassing. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is Steve. Found Steve, everyone. Yar, what will it be? About Will and Anne. Those plundering sea dogs. Did you speak to Ribs about them? I did. He seems to think they might have unleashed some sort of curse. Ah, the curse of Barnacle Barnaby. It's one of Gribbs's favorite tales. Just a myth, of course, but the old dog does love his stories. Well, myths aside, Ribbs mentioned you'd put a bounty out for Will and Anne. I'd be quite keen to track them down myself. Yo-ho-ho. Mighty good decision. It's a generous bounty indeed. You don't go breaking the one rule of pandemonium and expect to get away with it. What exactly is this one rule you keep mentioning? Avast! The mainland kingdoms have no authority here. Their laws do not apply. Instead, we have our one rule that keeps pandemonium afloat. Never disrespect your fellow patron. We don't care who you are, indeed. We don't care who you are. Indeed, pirates and customs officers can enjoy a drink here side by side. Savvy? So anyone is welcome here as long as they don't commit an offense against any of the other patrons. Yar! You've got it. I see. So, back to Will and Anne. Do you have any idea where they might have gone? Shiver me timbers. I'm afraid not. Old Grog said he might try and track them down. Perhaps he has an idea of where to find them. And where would I find Old Grog? Ah, the old scallywag left not that long ago, but he'll be back here before long. He enjoys the drink far too much. In the meantime, you could hoist the sails and ready your vessel. But I don't have a vessel. What? But then how did you get here? Will and Anne threw me overboard and I washed up here. I did mention this earlier. Blistering barnacles. Well, you won't be getting far without a boat of your own. You should head to the docks and speak with Junior Jim. He'll get you sorted out. Alright, I'll go and see him. Jolly Roger. Cool. Well, let's go see him. Let's see what we got going on. Down to the docks. Nope, that's not what I want. Morris, crew member. Dude, what? It's probably something super obvious. Oh, there he is. Junior Jim. I guess I just walked the fuck right past him. Can I help you, mate? Are you Junior Jim? That's me. What do you need, then? Steve said you might be able to sort me out with the boat. You don't have a boat? No. Ha! We've got ourselves a Billy No Boats. Classic. Yeah, I can sort you out with a boat, but it's gonna cost you. How much? Well, what do you have? I do have this cup I found. Perhaps I could trade it for a boat. That seems fair. Alright, let's have a gander at it. You show the cup to Junior Jim. Yeah, I can work with this. This old rusty cup will get you the finest raft I have. I'm sorry, I think I must heard you. Did you say raft? That's right, the best one I have. I was kind of hoping for a bit more than a raft. It's not just the cup I have. I'm sure I can make up the funds to buy something bigger. Sorry, mate, but even if you could, the raft's all I got to hand right now. Besides, you're going to want to build up some experience before you captain anything too big. A raft will be perfect for you. Okay. Lighten up, mate. I'll have plenty more vessels in stock soon. Come back once you got a bit more know-how and I'll be able to sort you right out. Now, about your raft. With that cup, I'll be able to sort you out with the finest helm, but it won't be enough to cover the sails. But I won't get anywhere without sails. Don't panic, you silly plonker. I ain't about to send you on a raft with no sails. I'll sort them out for you. But I'll just need a little favor in return. What favor? I got some cargo I need picking up from Port Sarim and bringing back here. In return for sorting you out with some sails, I'll need you to go and collect it for me. Oh, and I'll tell you what. I'll even set you up with the materials to whack together a cargo hold. You won't be shifting that cargo far without one. God, why is it so hard to read? Thank you. Now, hand over that cup and we can get cracking. Right. Time to sort you out with a cargo hold. Let's head on over to the shipyard. Cool. Let's get it. You want to grab yourself some tools from the table first, mate. After that, use gangplank to hop on your raft. Once you're aboard, you can get to work. Okay, cool, man. Honestly, I kind of like this. It's very different, but hey, I guess it kind of feels like it's going to fit in. Build facility hotspot. Cargo hold. Build. Dude, it's pretty cool. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I got a fucking boat. I'm sorry. What did he say? Disembark? Smashing job on that cargo hold, mate. Let's get back to pandemonium, shall we? Okay. Okay. Looks like that's all you sorted. Looks like that's you all sorted, mate. God, why is it so hard to talk like a fucking pirate? I'd say you're all ready to set sail. How exciting. Why don't you take your new raft out for a spin? You can head over to Port Sarim and collect the cargo for me. Oh, which reminds me, now that you're officially a captain, you'll need one of these. Junior Jim gives you a logbook. Very own captain's log. You can use that to keep track of your adventures out at sea, including any work you might end up taking on. Like collecting your cargo. Right on, mate. In fact, I'll leave a note of that in your log now. Update your log with details on his request. You can consult the log at any point for a reminder of what he needs you to do. And that's all. And that's you all ready to go, mate. Just jump on your new raft when ready. If you need help finding my cargo, just check in with the portmaster when you get to Port Sarim. Now, unless you fancy a cheeky dip, the gangplank down the docks would be your best bet for getting on board. Okay, so let's fucking, I don't know, let's go explore and do some shit. Need to go to Port Sarim. I don't even know what Port Sarim is from here, dude. Okay, who did I have to talk to? Portmaster. Hello. Hi there, do you need help with anything? I'm here to pick up some cargo for Junior Jim on the Pandemonium. Ah, you must be new to this. You can pick up and drop off cargo just over there at the ledger table. Cargo can be picked up and dropped off at the ledger tables found in various ports around the world. To find the ledger table, just look for the relevant icon on your map. Cool. Okay, so I can imagine we just go back to the boat with this. Yeah, cool. Let's go. How do I... Oh, cool.
A few moments later.
Oh no, this is for Junior Jim, not for Steve. Oh, Alright, mate, how are you doing collecting my cargo? Got it right here. Very nice, just hand that over to the portmaster and he'll sort it out. Come let me know once you are done. Okay, will do. Okay, there's portmaster. Hello. Hi there, can I help you with anything? I'm here to drop off some cargo for Junior Jim. Ah, very good. Just put it over there on the ledger table and I'll get it sorted. Perfect. Thanks, sailor. I'll get that all sorted out. You should go let Jim know his cargo is here. Cool. Hell yeah, sailing level 2. Let's go. Alright, mate. I collected your cargo and left it with the portmaster. Very nice. That's us all squared up then. You ought to pop back once you've got a bit more experience with that raft. By then, I should have some new vessels for sale. I might just do that. Any tips on the best ways to get that experience? To be honest, mate, I say one of the best things would be to take on more work like what you just did for me. A lot of ports will have a notice board where folks advertise jobs that they want sorting. Port tasks can be accepted from the notice board found in various ports around the world. Find a notice board, just look for a relevant icon on your map. Sounds good. Anything else? Well, now that you're officially a big cheese captain, you might want to start charting the sea for your own records. That logbook I gave you has all sorts of cracking tips on how to do so. Oh, and while we're on about sea charting, I've also checked some tools in your cargo hold that should come in proper handy. I bet you'll end up snagging a few more while you're out on your adventures as well. Captain Log's book contains details on how to chart the sea. Consult the log at any time for hints. Tools needed for sea charting can be found in the cargo hold of your boat. Great. Thanks, Jim. Better go check in with Steve now and see if old Grog is back. Don't mention it, mate. Cool. Is this the one? This Jolly Roger here is pretty keen to see some justice dealt. Old Grog meet Linneah. Meet old Grog. Pleased to meet you. Steve tells me you're keen to see Will and Anne dealt with. I'm open to sharing the bounty, but only if you have what it takes. I have no time for layabouts. Won't let you down. We'll see. I saw that raft you rocked up in. If that's all you bring to the table, then you might have some work to do. It might take me some time to track Will and Anne down, but make no mistake, I will find them. I expect you to be ready when that time happens. Don't be a disappointment. Have my word. Good. Now that's me done drinking. Time to get to work. I'll keep Steve updated on my progress, so make sure you're checking in with him. He'll let you know once I have something. Old Grog departs. Yo-ho-ho. Best you not waste time. Belay your helm and baft your rigging. Get out there and make sure you're ready for old Grog. Will do. Oh, and don't forget to pop back for a drink from time to time. My rum is to die for. Now avast. Cool. Hell yeah, dude. Sailing skill, pandemonium, a raft. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna close. What? Hell yeah. Sailing level 5. Cool. Well, I think that's good for today. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, please like, and if you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you. I know I haven't uploaded anything super recently. Life's been crazy. US is falling apart. Almost 1940 Germany, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, I just want to say thanks if you made it this far, and I will see you on the next one.